Did you know that right now, as you're watching this video, your body might be slowly destroying itself from the inside out? And the scariest part, you probably don't even realize it's happening. That constant knot in your stomach, those sleepless nights, that feeling like you're always running on empty. These aren't just minor inconveniences, they're warning signs that chronic stress is literally rewiring your biology and setting you up for serious health problems that could change your life forever. I'm about to show you exactly how this invisible killer operates, the shocking ways it's damaging your body right now, and most importantly, what you can do to stop it before it's too late. But first, let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly relaxed? If you can't remember, you're definitely not alone and you're definitely in the right place. Here's what most people don't understand about stress. We think of it as this mental thing, something that just makes us feel overwhelmed or anxious. But chronic stress is actually a full-body assault that begins in your brain and spreads like wildfire through every single system in your body. When you're constantly stressed, your brain essentially thinks you're in life or death danger 24/7, and it responds accordingly. It all starts with your hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or HPA axis for short. Think of this as your body's alarm system. When you encounter stress, this system floods your bloodstream with hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Now this response is actually brilliant when you're facing a real emergency. It gives you the energy to fight or flee. But here's the problem. Modern life keeps triggering this system over and over again, even when there's no real physical threat. Your demanding job, financial worries, relationship conflicts, social media pressure, traffic jams. Your brain can't tell the difference between these modern stressors and a saber-toothed tiger chasing you. So it keeps pumping out stress hormones, and that's when things get really dangerous. Let's start with what chronic stress does to your cardiovascular system, because this is where things get genuinely scary. When you're constantly stressed, your heart rate stays elevated, your blood pressure remains high, and your blood vessels are under constant strain. It's like driving your car with the pedal to the metal every single day. Eventually, something's going to break. Chronic stress causes inflammation in your arteries, making it easier for plaque to build up. It increases your risk of heart attack, stroke, and high blood pressure. Some studies suggest that chronic stress can be as damaging to your heart as smoking or having high cholesterol. Think about that for a moment. The stress you're carrying around every day could be as dangerous as lighting up a cigarette. But your heart isn't the only victim. Your immune system takes a massive hit when you're chronically stressed. Cortisol, that stress hormone we talked about, is actually an immunosuppressant. It literally weakens your body's ability to fight off infections, viruses, and even cancer cells. This is why you probably notice you get sick more often when you're going through stressful periods in your life. Chronic stress also disrupts your sleep patterns, and this creates a vicious cycle. Poor sleep makes you more stressed, and more stress makes it harder to sleep. During deep sleep, your body repairs itself, consolidates memories, and resets your stress response system. When chronic stress robs you of quality sleep, you're essentially preventing your body from healing itself every single night. Now here's something that might surprise you. Chronic stress is literally aging you faster. It shortens your telomeres, which are like protective caps on your chromosomes. Think of telomeres as the plastic tips on shoelaces. They protect your genetic material from damage. When they get shorter, your cells age more rapidly, and you become more susceptible to age-related diseases. Essentially, chronic stress is fast-forwarding your biological clock. Your digestive system doesn't escape either. Chronic stress can cause acid reflux, irritable bowel syndrome, and stomach ulcers. It changes the bacteria in your gut, which affects not just digestion, but also your mood and immune function. That gut feeling you get when you're stressed, it's your digestive system literally responding to the chaos happening in your body. Let's talk about your brain, because this is where chronic stress becomes particularly insidious. Prolonged exposure to stress hormones can actually shrink the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, working memory, and emotional regulation. At the same time, it enlarges the amygdala, your brain's fear center, making you more reactive to stress and anxiety. This means chronic stress doesn't just make you feel bad, it literally changes your brain structure in ways that make it harder to cope with future stress. It's like being trapped in a downward spiral that gets worse over time. Women face additional challenges because chronic stress can disrupt hormonal balance, leading to irregular periods, fertility problems, and increased symptoms during menopause. For men, Chronic stress can lower testosterone levels, affecting everything from energy and mood to muscle mass and sexual function. But here's the good news, and this is crucial. Your body has an incredible ability to heal and recover when you give it the right conditions. The key is learning to activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is basically the opposite of your stress response. This is your rest and digest mode where healing and recovery happen. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, regular physical activity, and maintaining strong social connections are all powerful tools for combating chronic stress. Even something as simple as taking 5 deep breaths can start to shift your nervous system out of stress mode. The most important thing to understand is that managing chronic stress isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for your health and longevity. Every day you spend in chronic stress mode is a day your body is working against itself instead of for itself. Your body is sending you signals every single day through fatigue, muscle tension, headaches, and mood changes. The question is, are you listening? Because recognizing chronic stress and taking action to address it might be the most important thing you do for your health this year. Remember, you have more control over your stress response than you might think, and small changes can make a tremendous difference in how your body handles the pressures of modern life.